And you can listen to the crowd as they are trying to get the Davey Richards chants going. The Jakob Austin Young fans, they are standing up for their man.
Now Richards has also won the Jeff Peterson Memorial Cup and most recently the MLW Opera Cup. And Richards, one of the men Jakob Austin Young idolized, wanted to be when he was breaking into pro wrestling. That handshake means the world from him, but he's got to put it behind him now because he's about to face maybe the toughest competitor he's ever stepped in the ring with.
You know, and these guys both have a great amateur wrestling background. And Jakob Austin Young is going to see how he stands up to Davey Richards. You know, who had taken a while off. He became an EMT, and Davey Richards has been back for about 6 months, and he has just been killing it everywhere he has been.
The man knows how to counter every hold in pro wrestling. The reason he's been the top dog, the world champion in so many of the major promotions he's competed in. He's won more than 28 titles in his career.
You know, we are able to make the move. We are able to get Davey Richards. He will also be here at the Mecca on February 4th. That card will be one of the biggest cards in FSW history. We are looking forward to that. But tonight, it is all about the Limitless tournament. The trophy to my right will go to the winner of the 8-man tournament. And we got two men, Jack Cartwheel and Cutthroat Cody, already advancing to the finals. But Jakob Austin Young, he is here to prove that he belongs.
Yeah, and Jakob Austin Young has scored victories over huge stars in wrestling before. Kenny King, Rocky Romero. He's not going to be intimidated by Davey Richards. He's going to have to put his hero worship on the back burner. Jakob Austin Young has carved himself out a great career in FSW. And a win over Davey Richards tonight would cement him in that upper echelon of singles wrestlers in FSW.
And look at that beautiful reversal of Jakob Austin Young. He is standing tall. Also discussed a future Natural Born Killers with one Davey Richards. He's excited about that. You know, he seems to have a great rivalry with Vegas' own TJP, TJ Perkins. So we're talking about putting that one together.
Neither man wanted to make that mistake in this match that could come back to haunt him as the match progresses. You don't want to make a mistake early, especially against two men like this who can wrestle any style. Gator roll by Richards to regain the advantage. A nice crucifix style pin.
But I gotta give credit to Jakob Austin Young. He definitely does not look intimidated at all.
I know he wouldn't be intimidated by Davey Richards, but the question becomes, does he know as many tricks as Davey Richards to get a victory? I don't know how many more people do. 17 years as a pro wrestler for Richards. That's hard to compete with no matter who you are. And a bridging hammerlock.
It's great to see the FSW fans showing appreciation. Limitless normally is a combination of a lot of the no limits high flyer kind of thing, but we saw it with Cody, and now we're seeing it with these two.
Manipulating the joints of Jakob Austin Young. Stomping on that elbow, trying to dislocate it.
Look at that, David.
And maybe successful in it.
Just perched in the corner.
Well, that's the thing about Davey Richards. He's got that mean streak. He might have gotten that great ovation coming out. But once the match starts, he doesn't care which side the fans pick, him or his opponent.
And the crowd eagerly anticipating the next move. And Jakob Austin Young with the right.
He got loaded, but he used that damaged arm. And Davey Richards just ate it. And absorbs a second shot. And he rocked Jakob Austin Young.
Davey Richards once again going back to the arm of Jakob Austin Young.
He's got so many ways to tap a person out. No wasted movement. And a Davey Richards, a man who idolized the Dynamite Kid growing up. And Jakob Austin Young fighting with everything he has. But once Davey Richards has targeted a body part, you're in trouble.
Davey right now manhandling Jakob Austin Young. Vicious kick.
The reason he's called the American Wolf, he's like a wolf. He just doesn't stop with the attack. There's the thing about that. That match isn't just going to be damaged, or that arm's not just going to be damaged for the next couple of days. That's going to affect Jakob Austin Young for a long time.
And a vicious kick right to the chest is Jakob Austin Young. He is starting to feel it as Davey Richards just trying to wear down J-A-Y.
And such killer instinct.
He could have popped his elbow right out.
That's the purpose. That's why he's done that twice now.
My goodness.
I said that arm's not just going to be effective for the next couple of days. That's going to linger with Jakob Austin Young for a long time.
And Jakob Austin Young trying to fight back, but as you said, Davey Richards will counter anything.
And look at Jakob Austin Young doing the only option to try and break this, locking in his own. Both men now searching for that heel hook. Oh, look at Davey, though. And counters it. Scorpion Deathlock. Works over your legs, works over your lower back.
This is turning into a submission tournament.
Submissions, high flying. It's all part of the game now. You need to master several skills to be successful in professional wrestling these days.
And Jakob Austin Young just seems like he's trying to protect himself at this moment.
An absolute sniper. Precision with everything he does.
You know, I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I'm watching Davey Richards live. And he is unbelievable.
Oh, I've been lucky enough, really, to call several Davey Richards matches. Cloverleaf hammerlock combination, contorting the body of Jakob Austin Young, who was looking for some sort of escape.
And almost put him into the pinning position. And right now, Jakob Austin Young's got to figure this out, or it's going to be all over. He comes from all angles, Davey Richards.
One of the premier pro wrestlers of the last 15 years. And each kick more devastating than the last.
And another one.
Oh, look, and Jakob Austin Young has had enough. He is tired of being guzzled by Davey Richards. But it might be too late for a comeback. It might be too late for Jakob Austin Young to rally.
And Davey telling the referee, check on him. He doesn't know if he's able to go.
Jakob Austin Young has been through so much in his career. He doesn't want a match against a man who inspired him to be a pro wrestler stopped. He wants to keep going.
I'm watching this, Jake, and I'm looking at I want to see Davey Richards against Loki.
I don't think you want to deal with those politics.
Well, yeah.
But Jakob,
just as in my head.
Jakob Austin Young, he can't stay standing. Davey Richards wants it stopped. He wants everybody else that meets him in the finals to know how dangerous he is. But look at Jakob Austin Young, backdrop driver.
And one thing you can never deny is the fight in Jakob Austin Young. Davey Richards thinking this should be all over him.
You know, I said it might be too late for Jakob Austin Young to rally, but hopefully I'm about to eat my words here.
You know, right now Davey's been able to counter everything Jakob Austin Young has thrown at him.
And Jakob Austin Young not afraid to retaliate.
You know, without a doubt, this may be one of the hardest hitting matches I've ever seen here in the FSW arena.
It absolutely is. Richards gets sent in hard. And Jakob Austin Young not done yet. Climbing those rows straight to the top. Hits the tornado DDT.
And this is what Jakob Austin Young needed. Davey Richards might have been feeling a little overconfident, thought Jakob Austin Young was down, maybe let his guard down a bit. And now Jakob Austin Young has taken advantage here in the third match in our first round.
Michinoku driver number 2 only gets him a 2.
What a tremendous matchup here tonight. Davey Richards. If you weren't a fan of him before, or some of the younger fans here not aware of him, I'm pretty sure they are now.
Yeah, and I think the whole world should be aware of Jakob Austin Young.
You know, I better get that pen out and, you know, get some names on the contract from multiple shows here.
Davey Richards, though, cuts Jakob Austin Young off at the top. Realized Jakob Austin Young was going for a kill shot, and now he looked like he was wrenching on that shoulder. Once again, Jakob Austin Young, though, not done yet. Dangerous positioning for both men.
And look at that, Davey hanging on for dear life on the top rope.
So much can go wrong up there, and it goes wrong for Davey Richards. And now is time for Jakob Austin Young to end this. Misses the diving knees.
And that could be trouble for Jakob Austin Young, but he's still able to get up and head over to the corner. But Davey Richards, look at that, grabbing the leg once again. And there's nothing Jakob Austin Young's going to be able to do.
And look at that look on Davey. Right after he lands on his knees from the top.
And Davey Richards, he is up top.
But Jakob Austin Young scouts it. Right into an Indian deathlock. Already know Jakob Austin Young's knees are damaged after coming off the top and wiping out, but does he still have it left in him to try and break this by getting to the ropes?
He looks pretty close, and he got there. I thought this might have been it.
I thought so too. So like, after coming off the top onto his knees, after that dragon, after Richards got him in the ropes with that shot and then into that trailer hitch, I thought Jakob Austin Young, for the benefit of his career, honestly, should have tapped out, but that's not his MO tonight. His MO is to defeat Davey Richards and advance to the finals.
I thought Davey was going to go over there and show some respect, but he just...
Yeah, maybe later. And he wants the victory. He wants a technical knockout victory. Crowd really trying to rally behind Jakob Austin Young. Who's putting on the brakes.
Jakob holding on for dear life, trying to fight off.
Yeah, trying to Charlie horse the legs of Richards. But what a combination. Jakob Austin Young go behind. Richards holds on. Drives him down face first. Ties him up. Almost gets the upset victory.
And that was close, and Jakob Austin Young thought he had him.
And now Jakob Austin Young doing the same to Richards that Richards was doing to him earlier. Begging Davey Richards, fight back. Show me why I looked up to you. He wants to show Davey Richards he surpassed him now.
He has taken everything Davey Richards has had to offer. And he looks like he might be firing up Davey Richards.
How do you remain standing after being hit that hard?
And those are some vicious lefts.
Rolling soul butt, standing thrust kick, and another. And an absolutely deadly lariat. Sheer drop brainbuster.
This has got to be it to cover. 1, 2.
And then into the ankle lock. Now how long can Jakob Austin Young hold on? Shifts his body weight, kicks off Richards, dodges the kick, rolls him up. Once again, go for that pinning attempt again, but Richards that time able to counter. Back to the ankle lock he goes. Oh, that time he hooks the leg fully.
And what a matchup, one of the best I've seen here in the arena this year. Davey Richards.
Winner by tap out, Davey Richards.
What a matchup tonight. One more to go.
Look, if this is your first time watching FSW, maybe the tweets and shares by Davey Richards and Trey Miguel alerted you to us. If you didn't know Jakob Austin Young's name before, you gotta have a whole new level of respect for this man, because he just went toe to toe with one of the top pro wrestlers on the planet.
And Davey Richards giving some love and adulation to Jakob Austin Young, who fought and almost pulled off a big upset, but Davey Richards advances to the Final Four.
Jakob Austin Young.
And the FSW fans, they are showing some huge love. What an effort for Jakob Austin Young.
He may not have got the victory, but that might have been the match of his career.